Hi, I'm Jordan Long here, and it has been some time since I've done a YouTube live stream. So, let me get into my YouTube live stream. I haven't done one in some time. I can't remember. It's been a while since I did a YouTube live stream. Now, I know that I got one follower on so far. I don't know who he or she is, but I will assume that they're one of my followers, at least the 200 of them. Because that's like how many followers I have going. So I get one follower they're on right now. They haven't thumbed it up. And that's the one thing about YouTube live stream is you can't thumb up your own YouTube live streams. Oh, you can comment on your own YouTube live streams. You can put your own words on it. But you can't thumb it up. I wish you could. So in case you're wondering why I titled Being Bullied by Alexa Bliss again, well, oh, guess what? Yeah, Jordan, I'm back. Oh, hi. Thank you for thumbing it up. Oh, yeah, hi, Jordan. I'm back again. Oh, you again? Yeah. And it's not the bullshit WrestleMania one you got from all these outlets. This is the one from Walmart that came with the Money in the Bank box. Oh, so you're back again. Yeah. Well, let's see, Jordan says. You have nothing good to do, right? The two-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Champion, the three-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Champion has nothing better to do but to nothing good to come on, bully me. Yeah, that's right. You're right, Jordan. I get nothing good to but come on and bully you. Well, I need to break it up to you. You don't have your henchwomen. There's no Mickey James, no Alicia Fox. We never did get their dolls, either from Jack Pacific or from Mattel. So you don't got no backup. Yeah, Jordan. I thought it was so fun the first time I bullied you around. Oh, this coming from the woman who lost the TWF Women's Heavyweight Championship to Kennedy. From Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You gave all that bullshit about how you were so good and how you beat Dana Brooke and everything. And you claimed how great you were. And then you went and lost it to Kennedy. And you didn't even win it back. Jordan, I will beat that vampire slayer, vampire hunter, Kennedy. And I will get back my TWF Women's Heavyweight Championship. And guess what? I'll break her, just like Faith. Yeah, I know. Faith broke 2 times, 2003 AD and again in 2013 AD. You're so bold for bringing that up. Well, thank you for thumbing it up. Now I got 2 followers on here. So, let's go on a little bit here. I know Alexa Bliss thinks she's shit and everything. And she likes to bully. She makes up, sagas and tales about others saying how they're bad. I mean, let's go back a bit. She was a bad friend to Nia Jax. Made up sagas and tales about how Nia Jax was the bully when really it was Alexa Bliss that was only being a bad friend to her. Then, hey, she's doing it again because now she was making up shit about Trish Stratus and everything. So that's what she does. She bullies, makes fun of others, and hey, she's got a whole saga of doing this. When she went from NXT, when she was on NXT the first time, she bullied the shit out of sundry others. Then when she went to SmackDown the first time, she started doing all that shit to Becky Lynch. Then she started doing it to Naomi Uso. Then when she went to Raw for the first time, did bullshit things to Sasha Banks, bullshit things to Bayley. Hell, she also did bullshit things to Mickey James, but somehow Mickey James is her friend again, and did bullshit things to Nia Jax, and tried doing the same things to Ronda Rousey, and it didn't work for her. Yeah. Yeah, I like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, you would like Sonic the Hedgehog. You would like some dumb living being who's all in blue, who wears shoes, and thinks chili dogs are all that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sonic the Hedgehog and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog that Deke made. Yeah. Let's not forget about Sonic X and all the others. Sonic's got way too many shows going. But the point is, yeah, okay, I like Sonic the Hedgehog. Both the movie game, the fake movie show. Yeah. Well, let's just put it this way. If I was fighting, no, Sonic, if I was fighting Sonic, Sonic would have beat you too. Okay? Don't say you would have done a more good job than Dr. Robotnik or Eggman or whatever you want to call him, Alexa Bliss. We all know that we all know you get this Sonic would have ran circles around you. Hell, he's in the Flash would have ran circles around you. Speedy Gonzalez would have too. Point is, don't start shit because you tried bullying women and then you tried bullying and it didn't work. Didn't work on Nia Jax, didn't work on Ronda Rousey, and ain't gonna work on me. Oh, you're gonna do what? You don't got your henchwomen with you. You don't have Mickey James. You don't got Alicia Fox. We don't have their dolls. So get the on my face. You know. I've heard of it. You know, I've seen the books, but I never really read any of the books and never really saw the show. But I've heard of it. I think that Nako Takiguchi's husband's the one that made that made that show. You know, he booked the books. I think I could be wrong about that, but I think he did. Yeah, Jordan, you got 2 followers on, but all they're going to talk about are fake movie shows and movie games. Yeah, you're fake. Get the hell out of here. Why don't you go pick on someone who's actually going to give a shit about what you're going to say? Okay? Seriously, Alexa Bliss, you ain't all that. All right? You think you're the shit, but you're not. Remember when you were in NXT? You weren't the shit. Yeah. The only way you try to make yourself look, try to look like you were tough when you were managing Wesley Blake and Eddie Murphy, or, you know, Bobby Murphy and Wesley Blake. You thought you were the shit then when you were in NXT. You went to SmackDown. Oh, yeah, you're this. You go on Raw. Oh, yeah, whatever. Get the hell in my face. You ain't going to bully me. Well, stay on your feet. Come on. Yeah. I've been dealing. I have 2 followers on, 2 thumbs up. Yeah, I've been dealing with Alexa Bliss for some time. And if everyone probably remembers the first time it happened, I always got to find something to do. I know that most men and women, when they use YouTube live stream or Google Hangout, it's usually them and they're just, talking about stuff. And I know that and I just lost a follower. There used to be a time where I'd get a lot of followers on my YouTube live streams, and then now it's like I'm lucky if I get one now. Yeah, I face it. I know what happened. They all came on my YouTube live streams back in the day. They said, shit, it's just a doll. I don't like this. And I said, I'm not going to watch that crap anymore. So that's why I watch that shit anymore. That's why I only get like maybe 2 followers. And that's about it, if I'm lucky. Which actually I should be very grateful for that. Very lucky, for getting any traction on YouTube live stream. But the one thing I don't use is Google Hangout. I know everybody keeps talking of, I'm not really sure we're a good stead to watch old fake movie shows, but I guess you could look around. There might be somewhere there. There might be some webstead or website out there. I don't really know one off the head, but there might be some out there. Yeah, Jordan, that'd be right up your alley. Oh, you back again? Yeah, I'm back again. What the hell do you want this time? You like to watch fake movie show. Yeah, animation, the European telic French borrowed word meaning something that fake it's moving, but it's really not moving. Really, cartoon is technically a borrowed word, a hybrided borrowed word. Card mostly coming, I guess, from most likely tune might be from the European italic Italian borrowed word, and maybe cart most likely probably the European Danish word. So, yeah. Yeah, of course, Jordan, you would into that shit. You're never too old for that stuff. Okay? You know, I still like Nickelodeon. I still like to watch Power Rangers. Come on. You know? So you're going to start giving me shit for Nickelodeon or the Cartoon Network or the Disney Channel, whatever. You know? So it is what it is. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't need this, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, you do. Yeah, why do I do it for? Because you ain't that cool, Jordan. You ain't that cool. Yeah, I don't care if I'm not liked by you or not. By the way, I do have a YouTube. I do have a Twitter now. That's Jordan Long at Twitter. Yeah, just like my godmother Zena has one, my god sister Gabrielle has one, and now I have one. But it doesn't. But I don't really get it. But it is what it is. So if you want to follow me there, you can do that. Okay, I don't know what's he doing here. What am I doing here? Yeah, don't know. Don't know. Yeah, where's that money in the bank you keep talking about? Where's that parcel you keep talking about how shit you are? Yeah, what a surprise there. Oh, I thought it would be in the hand. Yeah. No, it's not going to fit in the hand. Not going to fit in the hand. Come on. Yeah. What I pretty much expect, it ain't going to fit in the hand. I wish I knew there was a good stead to look for that thing, but a webstead. What do you want? Oh, I'm here to take care. I'm here to stop Alexa Bliss from bullying you. Oh, okay. Well, where's she at so I can stop her? I don't know. You think? You know what? Jordan don't want to take any of your shit. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, it's a McDonald's Happy Meal doll. Yeah, I am, and I'm proud of it. You know, only I don't see you being coming from a McDonald's Happy Meal. Yeah. Well, I took care of her. Sad thing is, I guess she's gonna probably be back. That's what I'm playing right now. You're playing the McDonald's Happy Meal. No, you can't do that. I don't know what you're playing right now. But it is what it is at that point. And everybody wants to... Yeah. Okay, where is this at anyway? Okay. See, yeah. This is the only thing that came with her. And the wool needs to fit in her hand. So, it is what it is. Yeah, once I get this to fit in my hand, you know, Jordan, that I'm the shit. Yeah, that's right. Because once someone gets something to fit in their hand, it means they mean business. Yeah. Maybe I'll pull the fingers up a bit. Well, I got but it's the wrong way. I mean, I was supposed to make it fit and supposed to see the words on the front, and then it goes. Oh, okay, here we go now. Oh, well, Jordan, you'll think I'm the shit now. Yeah, I still don't think you're the shit, Alexa Bliss. Because you're dumb, that's why. Oh, so I'm supposed to think you're shit because you got the money in the bank or weird guild and a bundle, whatever you want to call it, in your hand. No one actually can see the words, you know. You got upside down again. Yeah, Jordan, I'll get it going. I'll get it going upside up. All right. I'll get it going front. Are you going to see it now? Yeah, now they see it. But the point is, Jordan said, you think you're so good because you got it going. You know, you think you're that. Oh, Jordan, your YouTube live stream's not that good. You had 2 followers and 1 left and only 2 thumbs up. And I think that follower left on you too. Oh, yeah, that's right, Jordan says. Because we all know if you had a YouTube live stream or a Google Hangout, you'd go places. Yeah, I think I would. No, I take that back. You know, actually, you wouldn't. Unless WWE was behind the YouTube channel, chances of you getting on your own wouldn't gone anywhere. Yeah, well, you know what, Jordan? I am better than you. This says so. Yeah, good for you. You didn't do what nobody else didn't do before you. Yeah, you're the shit. Oh, I beat. Yeah, well, Nia Jax beat the shit out of you. Ronda Rousey did the same thing. Alexa, and guess what? Trish Stratus will do the same thing. You gonna hit me with that? Jordan says. No. If you were gonna hit me with it, I'd go tell my godmother Xena, and she could tell Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and he could tell Kurt Angle and tell Sasha Banks, and any chance of any seek of becoming a 2-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Champion go flush down the toilet. Well, looks like that's all the time I got. I wish I could go longer than this, but at least 1 thumb up. Well, actually, 1 follower still on. 2 thumbs up. I don't know what you're playing. Oh, Mario. Yeah, Mario. Okay. Yeah. Speaking of that, I do got some Marios from. Well, actually, can anybody see me? Yeah, we've been through this before, Mario. They can see you when you're white. Oh, but I thought they couldn't. You thought they couldn't see you because somebody made you white. Oh, yeah. Well, They'll see me now. They see you now, Mario. But, you know, I'm here to tell you right now, Mario says, that me and Luigi, we are going to fight the Incredibles, Mr. Incredible and Alexis Girl, for the TWF World Tag Team Championships. But I fought the New Day as Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston and Biggie Langston won that. One, had won the right to wrestle and fight them. Yeah, maybe. But we could always talk. They could always talk with Kurt Angle and Rita Repulsa, and they could always, add us to it as well. Well, which ones? The big ones, and one of the Bens. So you're playing my game, Mario says. Men and women have been playing my game since 1984-80. That's about 34 years ago. Take it back. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. All right, I guess that's about it. I can't really think of anything else to talk about, or pretty much it was Alexa Bliss, and we had some ghosts, and then we had Mario. I do have a Twitter, as I did say. That's Jordan Long at Twitter. If you want to follow that, that's if you have a Twitter. I mean, some people on YouTube may have Twitter, and some on Twitter may have YouTube, and then some don't. It is what it is. So, yeah, that's all the time I got here. I want to thank. Well, now I got 2 followers back on the YouTube live stream now. And oh yeah, I was gonna mention this too. Oh yeah, bring out the book. This is the 2K TK's WWE Raw the first 25 years. Talks about all the episodes, all the sagas and tales, all the big wrestling fights on Monday Night Raw between 1993 to 2018 AD. Being on USA and TNN and Spike and USA. I got this book at the Carnegie Library in McKeesport, or the Book House. The Book House. Since library is a European Italic Latin borrowed word, but I think it's a European Hellenic borrowed word. The European Dramatic English word for it would be book house. But yeah, that's the book I got. Had to return it on October 13th. Had to give it back to them. So that's basically, all the time I have here on YouTube live stream. I want to thank the 2 followers who came on, the 2 followers who thumbed up the movie. I want to say thank you to the ghost, whoever he was. So that was you. Oh yeah, Jordan. Oh, you're back again? I thought the ghost sent you going. The ghost ain't gonna send me going. Okay, Alexa Bliss. I think I ought to bring someone else on here who's gonna tell you off. Like who? The ghost from the McDonald's Happy Meal? Mario? Yeah, I think Mario will do it. Why don't you leave Jordan alone? Mario says. No, you know what? No one's afraid of you, Alexa Bliss. So you got another up-to-date doll from from Walmart. Good for you. But no one's afraid of you. Yeah, Mario. You think you're so shit because you've been on Nintendo movie game since 1984 AD, but you ain't that the shit. You know what? I am the shit because I've been around since 1984 AD. I've been more movie games on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Wii, and all that stuff. Yeah, I think that I am the shit more than you. Well, I'm doing fine, but Alexa Bliss bullied me like she did last time when I was on YouTube live stream. Yeah, I do have Michelle McCool's doll. She's in one of those chests. Actually, the chest has got the fan on it running right now. This Alexa Bliss doll came from Walmart. The other one that was in another YouTube live stream I did probably around June or July of this year was from Ollie's Outlet. But this was the one from Walmart that comes with the Weird Guild in the parcel or Money in the Bank or stuff. Yeah, but I don't have Canvas Michelle's doll. I never did get her. Neither from the Jap Pacifics or even the Mattel Classic. I wish I did, but I never did. By the way, I did happen to find out about the Wrestling Universe. I looked at their website. It's like a trade-in store, with like DVDs and CDs and VHSs and all kinds of wrestling shirts and dolls and stuff. It's kind of like games again, but they just trade in on wrestling stuff. But I've heard. We went to it. We went to see Takeover and SummerSlam. It was my godmother Zena, her husband Gabriel, my god sister Gabrielle, and myself. We did go to it, and my godmother Zena's like, you can only buy one doll and one shirt, or something like that. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Jordan, you think you're the shit because your godmother Zena. Yeah, I could go tell Zena and Triple H. Hell, they could also tell Rita Repulsa and Kurt Angle. I'll tell Sasha Banks. And then you will never be fighting Kennedy again for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Championship. You think you're the shit for being a two-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Champion, for being a three-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, you think you're the shit. Well, guess what? You couldn't bully Nia Jax, you couldn't bully Ronda Rousey, and you ain't gonna bully me. We don't got your henchwomen here. We don't got Mickey James and Alicia Fox. We all know we never got their dolls. So you don't got your bullies with you. So whatever, go. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a possibility. If Xena or Triple H go with it, or Rita Repulsa, or Kurt Angle, or Sasha Banks, or at least the booking team, or at least Gabrielle and Ernest P. Worrell and, Paulie Dangerously and Jeff Jericho. If it could work, I could do some digging, pull out AJ Lee, have the wrestling fight that would have happened in WWE, but most likely probably won't, basing on all the things that happened between WWE and CM Punk and how AJ Lee was in, but it would be good to see that happen. Either way, either I do it or you do it or someone out there does it. There's these other doll wrestling businesses out there on YouTube, if you want to call them that. One's called WCW Network, one's called ECW Network, there's a bunch of other ones. Either they do what I do, or they do what you do with having to move around like moving, with not seeing anything. And you told me you had this program you got from Apple Macintosh store, but it wouldn't. The only way that that program would work is if it was on the Google Web Store. You see, I got Google Chrome OS, so the only way it would work is if it came from the Google Web Store. Unless Apple had an agreement with Google to put it on the Google Web Store, the only way that program the only way that Apple Macintosh iMovie program would run, or whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a store for everyone. I know. See, I know. One time, I feel maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't know. Maybe it was 2016, maybe, or something like that. I think that's when you first came across the Sailor Moon channel, the TOS channel, I think. And you were talking about how one time that you say, I go to this store with my aunt to get they have all these different wrestling dolls, but I can't tell. And I think it was Wrestling Universe, and you finally said what it was. But it is what it is. I know it's for everyone. Yeah. But iPods too. Well, you see, that program that you use would only run on my computer if Apple had an agreement with Google to put it in the Google Web Store. And if it wasn't on the Google Web Store, it's not going to run on Google Chrome OS. You know. And my computer is a Google Chrome based computer with Google Chrome OS. It's very different. It's not like Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or Linux or Google Android. One of the things about it is you can't get viruses and worms. It runs every website you run on a tab. And if it detects a virus or a worm or malware, then it's contained to that tab. It can only affect the tab and nowhere else in the operating system or other tabs. And if malware does get out of sandbox, well, Verified Trust, when it scans a computer when you start it up, will detect that and power wash it back to the previous thing. I know some probably think, yeah, you're making it up, Jordan. Sailor Moon actually would like those things. She is into those. She would like both of those things. You know. But they haven't done any YouTube live stream since like June. Ah, you think you're something, huh? Yeah, I know I am, Alexa. The sad thing about you is I'm not the one that's named after that Google, whatever it is. Or is it, yeah, it's Google Alexa, or is it, maybe it's Google Voice or something. Because I'm thinking, sorry, that's Apple. Alexis. Yeah, that's it. From Google Alexis or Google Voice. You're not that thing. You know what? Why don't you go? Yeah. You think you're a shit, but you lost to Kennedy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So go and lose to her again. And then come back to me and think I'm afraid of you. You will be, Jordan. When I become a two-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Champion, you ain't gonna do shit. I gotta go check on Twitter here. Let's see what I can do. By the way, I do have a Twitter. That is Jordan Long at Twitter. I don't know. My godmother Zena has a Twitter. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Yeah, well, your godmother might have Twitter. She loses her, whatever. You might have Twitter. Gabrielle might have Twitter. Okay. What do you say here? You know. But hey, how about yeah, that's done. Yeah, she would actually really like that. And by the way, I also got the Sailor Moon Sailor Moon Super, the movie, today from Walmart as well. Yeah, she did. She got her butt kicked by everyone she ever bullied. Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey, and then you can probably and Trish Stratus as well. Yeah, let me say something here. Caitlyn or Kate, doesn't really matter what you want to be called. You know, you think you're the shit by cramming out crap about me? Hey, you're gonna plan making a movie about me on your own YouTube channel, and you're gonna probably make it where I get my butt kicked by, I don't know, AJ Lee, Canvas Michelle, what? Maybe Nia Jax if you have her. Doesn't really matter. How about shut up? Because we actually do got Trish Stratus, and I could do some digging one these days and bring her out in her Jap Pacific doll form and kick your Mattel doll form butt. Because the last time I checked, you're only one woman. We don't got Mickey James, never got Mickey James either as Jap Pacific or Mattel doll. Never got Lisa Fox. You don't got your henchwomen. Get the hell out of here. Kate could kick your butt. You know, I maybe only known her going back to what, 2016 AD or something like that. That's like what, 1, 2, 3 years. And when we first met, she was probably what, 14 years old. Now she was like 15. Now she's 16. Yeah, and she could kick your butt then. Oh, you think I'm gonna be afraid of that? Yeah, you will. She's gonna make a movie, probably WrestleMania, whatever. She can make another whiff for WrestleMania 2. And then in that whiff, she's going to have you, and you're going to get besmirched and unlooked and insulted in a wrestling fight with whoever she's going to put you in. So you better watch it, because you're going to get unlooked and insulted in the Toy Wrestling Federation. You're going to get unlooked and insulted in the Diva Wrestling Entertainment. So you better watch it, because, you know, it's going to happen both ways. Oh, yeah, you think you're so good, Jordan. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's in the planning. It's in the planning stages. Bully me, bully my friends, and see what happens. Yeah, by the way, this is what it came with. The one from Ollie's Outlet. I'm sure you got an Ollie's Outlet in New York, probably. Well, it was the WrestleMania. It was the WrestleMania 34 one. It came with pom poms and whatever thing and stuff. Well, this one I got from Walmart today was based it off of her winning the Money in the Bank. So can it Money in the Bank thing, parcel in the bank briefcase. It's going to be GKW Global Knockout Wrestling. Oh, so you're renaming it. All right. Once again, I just want to say how I was sad one time on a YouTube live stream. Now I know that you like to be called Kate, and that was my mistake for saying Caitlyn when I met Kate. So I'm sad for saying that. You know, some men and women don't like to be called certain things. Well, I'm sad about that. But I just wanted to see that the point she would say something like that. And it ain't, And I remember used to make these movies. I'm sure that well, Xena Hunter Townsley probably knew about them. Xena Triple H, probably Rita Repulsa. You made these movies once. Like there was one with Gabrielle in them, Moth Diva Talks in them. and then they're in some type of wrestling fight, and then when you asked about it, you said they were like embarrassing or something, like they were like onlooking, and you removed them. And there was nothing wrong about them. I thought they were funny about how you took what was it? I think it was Angelina Love. I think that you dressed up as Gabrielle once, and then had her, get fight Nikki Bella, base it off the TWF one, or the time you had, I don't know, was it Madison Rain or someone as Diva Talks one time or something. I remember those. But then you said you had to remove them or something. Like there was something that you didn't like about them. How did they get terminated? I mean, it wasn't like you were violating copyright. I mean, the dolls were individual use. You weren't using any. You weren't using. Oh, you were probably. You didn't do it. I mean, the dolls were individual use. You didn't use anything in the movies that anyone would own, like, oh, I own that pencil or something, or that piece of tape you used to keep the skirt around Gabrielle. Oh, I own that streamer you have over Madison Rain. I don't know. So how did they get terminated? The last time I checked, dolls were made for individual use. Unless you were like product placementing them for a 4-seer show or a movie or something or a play. But you weren't doing any of that. It was just on YouTube, individual use. It would be like, I'm coming on here now, Jordan, saying, like someone saying, oh, I own Jordan. But, that's my movie. Oh, now I understand. Yeah, that song was owned by Comcast through NBC Universal Renaissance Pictures. Yeah, that's what happened. Apparently, you weren't lucky, and they stumbled upon your channel by mistake and said, oh, what's this? And they start watching. Oh, that's our song. We didn't upload that song. Tell YouTube to remove it. File a copyright infringement claim. And then the Diva Talks one. What happened with that one? Don't tell me that it was the same thing, the song again. That it was a song, because if I remember correctly, I don't remember any actual song. Maybe there was some song playing, but I don't think it was any song that was owned by Siobhan Capital Group or anything like that I can think of. I mean, it was some song that was, what it probably was. Yeah, Alexa, wish you're in town me. No, I did not get Liz Morgan's doll. I wish I could. Yeah, she's stealing my style, going all pink. Alexa, half your hair is pink. If she was stealing your way of hair she'd make her whole hair pink. If anyone's going to complain about someone stealing someone's hair it would be Jem. Kimber Bennett. It would be Jerica Bennett as Jem. But she's the only one that could say that. Ah, yeah, right, huh? Yeah, I'm right. But guess what, Jordan? I'm the goddess. Last time I checked, you're not. You're just a woman, a living being like me, and you ain't no goddess. You're just someone who likes to bully, who thinks they're the shit, but they're not. Yeah, Jordan, you think you're the shit, and the only followers you get are the only followers. Yeah, maybe I don't got all the followers. You're not going to be as big as Community Channel. Yeah, well, maybe not. I didn't come on YouTube to be big or anything. Never did. So get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, she stole that too. She took that as well. That's what the WrestleMania 34 doll was based it off of. The one I got from Ollie's Outlet. Good stuff, cheap. That was the one that was based it off of. That's where she got that hair from. Yep, you're right. Took from Harley Quinn. You're exactly right. Took that right off. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you ever watched Power Rangers or not, but Alexa Bliss would be like, I don't know, the bully on the show. The one that says the dumb things and does something dumb and gets laughed at. Either that would be Bulk and Skull from Mighty Morphin Zeo Turbo and in Space, or that would either be, that would be Victor Vincent Monty from Ninja Steel. See, I think the movie would go something like this. But what would happen is that the movie would go like this. But then once Mickey James and Elisa Fox got done with it, it'd be all fucked up. It'd be like this. I have no class. Look, that is, it'd be like, that is Sasha Banks. She can't. General manager, she can't wrestle. Working out is what's been good for me. I picked up trash myself. And I watch her knock a bunch of things over and say, I think I should be recycled. Yeah, I'm still friends with CK Smith 08. Everybody keeps asking me if I'm still friends with him. I've been friends with him, for some time. There was also these new additions as well. I've had Michael Cole since July, Jason Jordan that same point, and Bigfoot too. But yeah, I'm not making a so it is what it is at that point. And just like the first YouTube live stream I did back in June or July of this year with Alexa Bliss, it pretty much ends with her trying to be all shit and everything, but really she's not. So yeah, that one got, because someone from NBC Universal or Renaissance Pictures or Comcast comes on the channel, says, oh, Gabrielle fights Nikki Bella, puts it in and hears, oh, I hear Xena's song playing. Better fell out with YouTube. Well, what happened to the Diva? What happened to the Madison Rain going as Diva Talks? What happened to that one? Back when you and Gabrielle were fighting, back when Gabrielle and you had this fight going, yeah, but most of the time when you're ever talked about, the only times usually talks about you when it comes to my godmother Xena, or or Triple H or Kurt Angle or Rita Repulsa or something, or Jeff Jarrett or anytime she ever talks about you, she doesn't really talk about you that much. I mean, she does say, yeah, I was doing a fight between the both of you. It was a work, and her and Nikki Bella were fighting over the TWF Women's Heavyweight Championship at the time. It was a work. And she did mention you, I think, once or twice, I think, when it was on a YouTube live stream. When you did bring it up. But it doesn't really line up much. Yeah, well, I don't have Camus Michelle's doll, but we do got AJ Lee's doll, though. And, yeah. Hell, Gil Kim should beat her up too. Asuka should do it as well. Don't you think that WWE should have a general manager for the women's division like TNA did? You know, that's what I think they should do. I mean, they got one for the cruiserweights. Why not have one for the women? That would be funny. And who knows who that would be, though. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because I would kick everyone's butt in WWE and kick everyone's butt in IW. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I could see you now. IW Knockouts Heavyweight Champion. I could see that. But then again, it would, yeah. And then you would then you would say, oh, look at me. And then I could see that. Then you'll try to claim you're the shit. And you'll go around and say, I won. Yeah, well, whatever. You know, you claimed you're going to beat everybody up when you were on NXT. That didn't happen. You said you were going to beat everyone up when you were on SmackDown. That didn't happen. You're going to beat everyone up when you're on Raw. Ain't going to happen. Hey, you're not going to beat anyone up when you're in UK either. Jordan, I'll beat you up. You're going to beat me up. You lost to Kennedy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You lost to her. You ain't the shit. Okay. If I was you, I'd be watching my back. You're making foes. All the time you're making foes. You're making a foe with Kennedy. You made a foe with Dana Brooke. Who knows who else you're going to make foes with? Hell, my god sister Gabrielle will kick your butt. Hell, they could put you in the ring with Diva Talk and she could kick your butt too. Oh, you're so funny. I forgot to laugh. Kennedy, she's the TWF Women's Heavyweight Champion. She's the one who did it. She's the one. And you know, Alexa Bliss was saying a lot of shit about how, we had Faith's doll 2 times. And first was in 2003 AD on a highlight reel and Faith got broke. Then we got Faith again in 2012 AD, 2013 AD, and then Faith fell apart again. But I didn't have no Gorilla Glue to put her leg back into place, so I couldn't do anything. And we never could get Faith back after that. And then she laughed about it. And the Jackal, he had no room to talk. He fell apart twice. Once in 1998 AD, and then he fell apart twice. 1998 AD, 1997 AD, and again in 2000. So he had no room to talk. Yeah, but Becky Lynch is the TWF Hardcore Champion. But she could always jump to the other divisions if she wanted to. She could always start shit with the TWF general manager of the TWF Women's Division if she wanted to. She could always do that. She is a 2-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Champion. I know the one you're thinking of. There was this one Wonder Woman doll that we got from Games Again. And this would have been 2013, 2014. I'm going to say 2015 AD. And one day, Belasca decides to give her one of those pop-up power bombs, and Kevin Owens slams everyone back first in the ring, at back of the ring. And when she did that, Wonder Woman's head popped off. We have about a couple Wonder Womans, actually. One big one from the movie that's in the bin. Another, we got 2 big Wonder Womans and 1 giant one. So between about 3 of them. So we eventually did get always had one to jump back to. You know. And that was the one where Belasca says, how was I supposed How was I supposed to know that the ones that made her in China made her head be cheaply put on or something like some shit like that? Back when I was making Alaska act like Kevin Steen, or also known as Kevin Owens. Yeah. Gotta bring something. Not in a long time. God forbid, not in a long time. The only one ever fell apart since then. That was Faith again, 2013 AD, and Wonder Woman 2015 AD. Nobody else fell apart since then. Usually, one of the two things happen. When your doll head comes off, that's about it. Unless you got gorilla glue and you can put their parts, their whims back together, but then you can't do shit with them anymore after that. So it is what it is. So no one broke nothing. Oh hi, it's Alexa Bliss cause I want to call her dumb. Laugh out loud. Oh, you calling me dumb? Yeah, you want to use that European Italic Latin borrowed word, stupid. You're a European Dramatic English word, dumb. You're the one that's dumb. Yeah. Dumb is being a bully. That's what dumb is. And Kate's probably more smart than you think it is. More smart than you probably think. Hi. Yeah, she did. The whole thing. That's what that WrestleMania 34 doll was all based off of. Now we got Bigfoot or Sasquatch, the TWF heavyweight champion. In here. What do you want? I just want to say, Jordan, that I want to be on your YouTube channel. Well, that's good to be on my YouTube channel. And who is this one who always keeps on bullying you? Bullying me? Oh, yeah, Alexa Bliss. Or maybe it's short for Alexis. I don't know. I think, yeah, probably is either short for Alexandra or Alexis, one of the two. But whatever. The point goes, Alexis Kaufman. That's her true name. Yeah. You know those moments of bliss she always makes up where she says shit about others, like, oh, they're bad and everything. Well, she's gonna probably start one about Kennedy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, probably will. Oh yeah, what you gonna do? Throw your shit at me? We all know that's what an ape and a gorilla and a bamboo and orangutan and a chimpanzee and a monkey do. I ain't gonna throw my shit at you. You ain't worth my time to throw shit at you. Oh, hi, Jimmy. Yeah, Kate, she did steal Harley Quinn's. She did take it from her. Took her way from her. She took that made-up woman's way and then just applied it to herself. She show plays as somebody else, so she took that. So it is what it is at that point. I don't know if I did show you. Maybe I did show you. No, I don't think you were even on before I showed you. So I got this book at the Carnegie Library in McKeesport, or the Book House. since library is a European Hellenic borrowed word. It's WWE Raw's first 25 years. Talks about everything that happened on Monday Night Raw from 1993 to 2018 AD during its time on USA, TNN, Spike, and USA. Have to return that on October 13th. Well, looks like that's all. Looks like that's about it. I don't really see anybody else coming on. You know, I want to thank everybody for coming on my YouTube live stream. That includes Ghost, Mario. It also includes Bigfoot for coming on. You know. All right. See everybody later.